Hello everyone, this is Bloba Plays coming at you with another MMORPG Tycoon video. Sorry about the long wait between videos, but I believe this is basically done. I don't remember exactly where we left off, but I'm pretty sure we're done with the majority of things we need to do here. I do want to put down a new quest to give her. You're gonna have a quest to speak to the village elder, and then he's gonna tell you to do all that stuff. And then he'll give you a quest for I'll probably make him give you the quest that tells you to go here. Okay, so I'm not using all of your quest. More might give the quest out, I guess. Alright, so there he is. I'll tell you to go over here and talk to him. I basically meet him over here. Meet me in the city. Give me 300. No gold. It's gonna be 600 XP for you. How much do you give? 2,700 for you. We need 18,000 to level up. Does anyone else have quest? You have quest. So we do have a fair amount of XP so far. Yeah, 600. Thinking about whether or not I should reorganize the XP amounts here. Right now we're at like, where'd you go? Like 6,100, so I suppose the XP amounts are fine enough for now. Here, he's gonna say meet with the king. Meet with king. It's gonna give you like no XP at all, basically. Give you like 100. But it will give you something. So that's gonna bring us up to 6,200 XP, I believe. King Grog. No, that sounds good. That's what I like. I like that. So you're gonna basically be told like, yeah, you've been allowed to meet the king now, and he is going to have you. So you've been dealing with this snow goblin menace for us. Well, I have something else you could help with, which is more snow goblins, which we'll get to over there. But first, we're going to have to place down a few more NPCs around. So I want to do a little bit more questing. They're going to have you taking stock. They need a little bit of help with such things. They're like, yeah, we're a little bit short-handed right now. If you could help me take stock, that'd be nice. And then you're gonna find out that they need more. So they're gonna send you all the way over here to the massive factory. Get a little bit more XP and a little bit more gold. Placing order. Basically, it's going to be them telling you to go over there. They want you to place an order to help get more things coming in, get more armor, get more weapons, whatnot from the factories over yonder. And then I want to have something over here. Like I was saying, this. Okay, we're gonna have a snow goblin, an elite snow goblin over here who's in the city, and nobody knows that he's over here. He has snuck on in. And I want to make sure that people can't actually kill him unless they come around. But yeah, he is going to be part of a little quest line. So the order is not going to go exactly how he wanted it to. So there's something going on, basically. Things are not being reported the way they should, etc., etc. So he's going to have you go over here and ask around, what's going on, what's happening to these shipments, stuff. Ask, like, he's going to have you talk to some of the workers. He will pay you for this as well. And they're going to tell you they've seen some sussy stuff going on over here at this house, and yep, perfect. I'm going to tell you literally to investigate. And then going to get a big XP and gold dump out of this, because it's like, you helped, maybe 250, 500, maybe too much. So wow, you actually helped us. It's like you really helped us out here with this. So here's a big reward. And then he might send you over here to someone, like, the captain or general or something who's going to want to speak to you. And give them goodbye on us. Let me check the pricing on these things. I do not want you to sync price, but hold on. Let me just go back here. What's my price I have set for you? 50. Okay. $50, and then to do this for multiple different buildings. Thankfully, I remembered to do this though, and didn't just completely slip my mind. I wanted that to sync. 30. $50. I think that's about it. Like, I mean, we have like some taverns and stuff, but I don't really want to charge for them. Yeah, I think that's all the buildings that are gonna be needed here. So now we're gonna put the general way down over here. And he's going to give you a quest to go talk to him. Sake of simplicity, we're going to make it cost 200. I'll give you 200 XP. Moving up. He's going to ask you for some help with training the recruits. He's heard about your travels and whatnot, and so he's like, yeah, come help me train the new recruits up. And we'll have you, I'm thinking here. Oh, let's just start working on the goblin camp that's over here right now. So we're definitely going to need this before we start throwing out too many more. Don't want it to snap. That's about what I want that to look like. Shrink this down quite a bit. What did I have that size that over here? I had it pretty dang big over here, but I think that might be a little bit too big. What kind of towers to use? So next thing, yeah, this tower is appropriate. And we'll set up the watchtowers like so. And then we're going to have these little ramshackle buildings kind of strewn about. And then we're going to have a bunch of tents and stuff because this is supposed to be a staging area. The goblins are starting to move in. I like one big tent over there. And then we'll have a bunch of kind of random tents scattered about. go. Just wanted to have a nice, really lived in feeling to it. We'll have them over here with some. Oops, I keep trying to click the wrong button to do that. Just over by the wall. We'll have a nice little archery range they have set up here. Got like a nice little tent that they set up for whenever they're over here. Now, you know, this is archery range. I'm still going to have some other various knickknacks set up to help it feel a little more lived in. And then most of these places are going to get a little bit spruced up. Just trying to put things down while I still have it at the size I want it at. And then we'll come back and go through it with other items as need be. This is kind of like a little supply area over here, I'm thinking. These guys are gonna have like some of the stolen mead and stuff over here with them. I have one of the barrels completely smashed in the middle. We want a fire pit. Then a nice little stew pot over it. I want you to line the surface. Put a fire pit in the middle of most, if not all, these places just so they could have like something to cook with. And most of these places are also going to have a little bit of food. Food distribution is most certainly not fair, but you know, it's not meant to be. These are goblins after all. Now I'm thinking about making this an open world dungeon where maybe there's different quests that you have to go through as you're going through this area. I think that might be kind of cool. I haven't 100% decided on that yet. I'm not sure what we're going to go for next. Maybe some bling. Let's grab some for trees and start throwing them around. Their base is going to be slightly forested. Things are getting a little bit slippery, so I'm thinking about not really aligning them to surface right now. So I'm still not entirely sure what I'm going to do with these other zones moving forward, but I have an idea. And I think I'm going to make like a almost like a ruined outpost. It's been taken over by the goblins right in this area, and then they've kind of moved in and set up a little bit further, but yeah, it's a nice little camp full. We're going to put one elite in each of these camps. As this is going to be a very dangerous zone. Then yeah, we'll also put one up there by that tent. Now his mission is going to be to take out multiple of these guys. And you will get quite a bit for each kill. It's going to be very arduous to do this quest, and I don't expect many people are going to, but you don't have to kill every single one of them, but it's kind of like leading you towards each. You also get significantly more gold as you go along. Yeah, and interrogate's actually a good thing there. Because he wants you to find out more about goblins. This is going to be an incredibly difficult task to accomplish. But if you do, you'll get a ton of XP and a ton of gold. So we're not going to count him towards the total XP of the region, because that would be a little bit much, I think. To ask players to actually go through and do that. Okay, so let's see if we can get a good view of where we're going to go next. I think we're going to go in this direction. So I will go ahead and purchase this zone. Configure it to be a level 4 zone, so nobody wanders into it or tries to do anything with it. Because I want a path to go through it like that. So where are the walls? It's under paths. I always forget. These walls will definitely be smaller than the walls we saw back here. I will still put down some of these scenery items though. So I do still want something that looks like this. Okay, you're good enough apparently. So I try to move you, it's gonna freak out. How close can I get you? Can I put you anywhere? Okay, so I'm gonna put you like right here. No, that is not where I'm gonna put you, never mind. This is really messing the road up here, huh? Maybe if I place it farther in? Something a little bit like this. Okay, that made it absolutely horrible. What happens if I just move you in there? I can't. Alright. Hmm. Well, if things are going to get difficult, then things are going to get difficult, I suppose. So the cookie crumbles. I'm going to have to do things differently. And make it a little bit shorter than I had originally intended. All right. Now, time for the walls. I know you like intersect the walls really bad. Like I tried to put you somewhere before and it didn't really work. Yeah. So because of that, we're gonna have to settle for slightly smaller walls. Still looks alright. It's not meant to be a huge checkpoint to begin with. Time to go fiddle around with these things now. Make sure they don't have their entrances facing the correct way. And there we go. Gonna put some decorations down now. Particularly got like some wagons over here in the back. Kind of like symbolize supply carts coming in. Got a few of these things. Next to the gates. I will leave this door here because this is going to be like a place where they would bring in supplies. And the goblins haven't taken quite everything yet. Because the goblins will have raided this place. The story behind this is the goblins kind of snuck around through here or on the side, like under the cover of night, and then got set up. And then also they did something else involving taking control of and using to their own ends one of the stone golems. I'll go back through here, take this off of you, and I think I'll add a no, that's not what I was going to add. I'm going to add another door. To these things. Use a few more trees strolling about. I just didn't know where or how I was going to build, so that's why I didn't put a ton of trees and stuff down beforehand. Of course, we're going to have a classic way of filling space with, oops, didn't want you to look like that. We have our classic way of filling space by throwing various rocks around. Help the environment look more natural. Rocky Mountain Pass type thing over there. We'll have some more snow goblins over here, but the big thing is they're gonna have a huge stone golem that they were somehow able to reprogram. And that is what King is gonna ask for help for. And he's like, alright, you've come all this way, done all this work for us. He's gonna tell you gonna hold a feast in your honor. Join the feast. And then at the feast, he's gonna try to, like, get you all buttered up and everything. He's like, you've already done so much for us. You can come help us out some more. Thinking maybe he will have you come over here and not sure. Is he gonna have you fight immediately? I think he's gonna have you. No, I think he's gonna have you Scouts. Then after you tell them what has happened and how they've taken him out, he's like, you have to destroy this guy. There's like no ifs, ands, buts about it. It has to go. I'll give you a ton of gold for that too. And then he's going to talk to him again. All right. Passage. Basically tell you you've completed the rite of passage. You're allowed to go on and just continue on your journey. You guys are a friend of the people now. And then eventually when we have the next zone, we'll have you have a quest that sends them to the next zone. All right. With that being said, let's calculate the XP. We had 6,100 XP back here. You give another 100. Let's bump you up so that you give 300. Like basically everything else. I was thinking about lowering your XP, but no, that's fine. That's 6,400. This puts us at 10,700. This puts us at 13,700. And even if we include you, we're still pretty short, right? Now, if we include you, then it puts you at everything, so... I know I wasn't really going to try to include him, but... I think I might go ahead with it anyways, because you don't even have to do his entire quest line to get through here. But yeah, if you do go through with it, then you will have more than enough XP to move on to the next zone. You know, putting a graveyard somewhere over here to help playing us out. One up here in the mountains like this is kind of cool. It's almost forgotten. Through the trees and the rocks. It's like an old forgotten graveyard up here, half buried by the snow. And that will not only give my devs easier abilities to address bugs in this region, but it will also make it easier if players happen to get killed over here, which I imagine is probably going to happen with a moderate amount of frequency. I think that about does it for this zone. Oh, we actually have a bunch of players over here. Yeah, 24 logged in, 328 total. So, I think that will do it for this episode. But thank you guys for watching. This has been Bloba Plays. I'm signing off. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye, God bless, and I hope you all come back and join me in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.